Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The Thanksgiving special part 2 is back. Let's get right into it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm wishing y'all a happy Thanksgiving this 2022 season. I hope you guys will all be stuffing your face with food. I know I will. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it on this Thanksgiving season. We got a good slate of games this Thanksgiving. Let's get right into the Thanksgiving slate picks. 3 games. Before we get to the 3 games, a word from our partners at DUBBY Energy. We are happy to announce that we have partnered with DUBBY. DUBBY is a clean energy drink that gives you no jitters, crash, or angst like other energy drinks. DUBBY was founded in 2011 and since then created a very grown and awesome community of streamers, content creators, and gamers. A serving of DUBBY contains vitamins, amino acids, and 150 milligrams of caffeine. It does not contain any sugar, malexidrin filter, artificial colors or dyes, secret formulas, hidden ingredients, and it is also gluten-free. All flavors are unique and custom made by DUBBY. Each drink comes out to about $1 per drink or less, much cheaper than Starbucks or canned drinks, made in the United States as well. We drink DUBBY to stay focused while making these DraftKings videos so we can push out the best possible content and lineups for you guys. Use the link in the description in this video or on our socials to get yourself a tub of DUBBY and use the code VEG, that's code VEG, V-E-G, for 10% off at the checkout. Stay cool, stay DUBBY. Thank you, DUBBY Energy. Thank you for keeping us energized during this holiday season. We really appreciate that. Make sure to use code VEG in the checkout line if you guys do buy DUBBY for 10% off of your entire purchase. And wrapping it all up, I'm a little cold in here because I have this hat on. It is Turkey Day, the Thanksgiving Day picks of the week. I love this slate of games. Detroit, Buffalo, Dallas, New York Giants, Minnesota Vikings, and the New England Patriots. Let's get right into it. First, at the quarterback position, we have Joshua Allen out of Buffalo. He is the biggest fish on this slate. There's a couple picks you could go with as far as, value picks, but I believe Josh Allen's going to have the most points by a very large margin in the quarterback column, so we are rolling with Josh Allen this week in the Thanksgiving slate. Without that, on to the running back 1 and 2. Running back 1, I'm going to have 2 different players you can choose from. I like Tony Pollard and I like Ramondre Stevenson. Up to you for who you want to choose. I personally am going to pick Tony Pollard. I think that man is on a mission. He is an unrestricted free agent going into next year, and he wants to get paid. He's done nothing but look like he wants to get paid the last 3 games. He went off last game. It's a good matchup this week against the New York Giants. I believe he runs that football down their throat. He wants to get paid. Hopefully he gets me and our clients paid as well. Ramondre Stevenson, another great running back. He's on this slate going into the Minnesota Vikings, who I think the Minnesota Vikings played last week. I think, right? No, they didn't. They had a bye week. That's right. They had a bye week. So, Ramondre Stevenson, if you get that rock, which you have the last, week 3 through week 12, double-digit points, please give us another showing for our fans here that like Ramondre Stevenson and that like running back fantasy points. Ramondre Stevenson and Tony Pollard, 2 running backs that you can choose as the running back 1 who will get double-digit points this week. I promise you. If they don't, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Running back number 2, Dalvin Cook. This is the game where Dalvin Cook sticks to the script. I know last week I said on this channel, and I'll remember this, I said Dalvin Cook was going to get over 30 carries. I don't know what the Vikings coaching staff decided last week, but they just totally deviated from the run game, and it showed on the scoreboard as 40-3. They are going to correct that this game. They are not going to let Dalvin Cook sit on the sidelines or not get the rock when he is one of the key parts of their offense. Yes, they have a lot of other pieces, but if the ball doesn't go through Dalvin Cook's hands, a lot of the things that the Vikings can do offensively don't open up. I like Dalvin Cook this game on a game where the coaching staff is going to say, okay, we are not going to make the same mistake twice. Dalvin's going to run the ball this week. That's running back 1 and 2. Dalvin Cook, Ramondre Stevenson, and Tony Pollard. Personally, I'm going with Tony Pollard and Dalvin Cook, but if you want to sub in Ramondre Stevenson, that is another good pick in my opinion as well. Wide receiver 1, Gabe Davis. I was going to pick Stephon Diggs. I mean, he has been him. He's too expensive, though. For this specific lineup that we have for the Thanksgiving game, we cannot fit Diggs in the lineup due to how much he costs. He costs $8,400, if I'm not utterly mistaken. Probably going to be worth it, yes, but then I'd have to dip way down in that wide receiver column. And I tried that. I don't see any wide receivers that are going to, fill in that gap as far as how many points they're going to get versus Stephon Diggs' value. And I believe Gabe Davis is a great pick with the Josh Allen stack. So with that, we're going to go wide receiver 1, Gabe Davis, going against the Detroit Lions. Wide receiver number 2, Jakobi Meyers. I don't know who the Jakobi Meyers fans are in here. Might have one or two watching this channel, watching our videos, but Jakobi Meyers has been exceptional for the New England Patriots. If you look at the fantasy column, receptions, yards, TDs, he's done exceptionally well. And not has he only done exceptionally well, he's done exceptionally well against NFC North opponents this year. Chicago, Green Bay, and going into Minnesota tonight, or Thursday night, Thanksgiving. Hopefully that trend continues with Jakobi Meyers getting that rock. I believe that's going to be a great game. Hopefully Jakobi Meyers gets on that score sheet for us. Wide receiver number 2, Jakobi Meyers. Wide receiver number 3, payment. Kidding. It's the giving season. We'll give you guys the full lineup this week. Because it's the giving season, why not? We'll give you all of our players for free, but not for long. Take this in. Be thankful for everything you have. Be thankful for this lineup, your family, your friends, and all the blessings you have in your life. Be thankful for the wide receiver number 3, because it is Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions. Big time value pick here, right? Buffalo Bills, high scoring offense. Lions got to keep pace somehow. They don't have TJ Hawkinson anymore. If the Bills can stop Jamal Williams had 3 touchdowns last week, right? I don't think the Bills are going to allow that to happen twice in a 2-week span. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to have to live up to the hype if the Detroit Lions are going to have any chance of beating the Buffalo Bills. Amon-Ra St. Brown rolls into our lineup at wide receiver number 3. If the main point here is if the Lions are going to keep pace, I think they're going to have to throw the ball. They're going to stop Jamal Williams because he got 3 TDs last week. They know he's a force. They stop him. They're going to force Jared Goff to throw the ball. Who are they throwing it to? Big time target, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Wide receiver number 3, St. Brown. Tight end, Tanner Hudson. Who in the world is Tanner Hudson? I didn't know who he was until I looked at the slate. But he's the starting tight end right now in New York with Daniel Bellinger going out. And I forget the guy's name. Put in the comments if you remember the guy's name. He got a couple touches last week at the tight end position. So I was going to pick him. I don't remember his name right now off the top of my head. But I read a headline that said he was reverted back to the practice squad this morning, Tuesday morning. So that leaves Tanner Hudson at the tight end 1 position in New York, and they're going up against a Cowboys squad that just dropped 40 points against the Minnesota Vikings. Saquon Barkley can't do it all, not against that defense. Let's see if Tanner Hudson gets us some points there at $2,500 DraftKings dollars. Very cheap, tight end number 1 out of New York. Flex position, once again, be thankful because we're giving you the whole lineup. Mr. Darius Slayton 2 weeks in a row. This channel is going with Darius Slayton at the flex position. Just like Jakobi Meyers, Darius Slayton has been playing well as of late. The last 2-3 years, Darius Slayton has been off the map on the fantasy column. He's made his way back. I believe he is that wide receiver number 1 right now in New York because Wan'Dale Robinson's out. Jones Jr.'s out. Sorry, not Jones Jr. Richie James Jr. is out. So Darius Slayton's up there with a wide receiver 1 position. These teams are both fighting for a number 5 seed, if not the number 1 position in that NFC East. It's going to be a good game. There's no way it's not going to be a good game. Dallas can't just shut out the Giants after going 7-2. Darius Slayton, man, I do like the streak Darius Slayton's been on. I think it continues into the Thanksgiving slate at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Darius Slayton at our flex position this week. Defense, special teams, I believe there's 2 defenses this week that you can really choose from as far as who's going to put up the points that need to be won in the Thanksgiving slate. Obviously, the Dallas Cowboys getting those interceptions, getting those sacks, they're a force, right? But the Minnesota Vikings as well. Who I'm taking the Vikings defense this week. The Vikings just got dumped on by the Dallas Cowboys. They need a bounce back game. I don't think the Vikings offense is going to be I have Dalvin Cook in my lineup, but I don't think the Vikings offense is the main, component of this team that's going to be putting up points. I smell a pick six this game, strip sack, fumble recovery for a touchdown. Can a Wongwu kick return for a touchdown? I smell it. Something's in the air that the Vikings defense is going to score whether it's special teams or defensive touchdown. I can sniff it. I can already smell it. Bill Belichick is a good scheming coach, but is he going to anticipate a fake punt for a touchdown? That's a special teams 6 points. Will he sniff out the trick plays? Will he sniff out the gadget guys that are going to get it done? Or the Vikings defense who needs to bounce back from a very embarrassing game last Sunday? That is the Thanksgiving slate on this channel. Appreciate you guys tuning into the channel in the Hero Spell Studio, Mod Life Studios, Veg, Hero Spells, checking back in with you guys again. Thank you every week for tuning in, every week for showing love. Appreciate you guys. Hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. I know I will. I'm actually going to the Vikings game, so if you see me, make sure you say hello. And I hope you guys spend some quality time with your family. Stuff your face with some good stuffing, some good turkey, good I saw a lot of people hating lately on the cranberry sauce. Don't hate on the cranberry sauce. That stuff's good. I saw somebody in the comments with a throwing up face with the cranberry sauce. Don't, put some respect on my name. Put some respect on the cranberry sauce's name. That is a dish, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving and a great week, and hope you enjoy watching some football along with me. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.